Today we are going with the bone pair and lone pair. And you will not get easily if I write the definition first. So let's move with the example first. If we are taking example of NH3, which means ammonia, okay, everyone knows that. So this means there are three hydrogens and there is one nitrogen, and we know atomic number of nitrogen is n is equal to 7. Okay, so if you make there it's shell or with the electrons. So we know first one is having two shells and second one is having eight. 1 2 3 4 5. But we know it's like where electrons, the atomic number is 7. So this means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, like these are equal. So this means to complete this still this need, we know octet is having 8. This means still this required 3 more electrons. 3 required, that 3 required would be known as valence 3 valence electrons. Okay, so now here hydrogen is having one atomic number. So if you make a structure of this, and which is having 7, this one atomic number 7. So now what will happen? 1 2 3 4 5. We do not look at the inner one side, like we do write it but we do not count it. So we will look at these 1 2 3 4 5. Still this mean to complete this octet, you know octet is having 8 electrons. So this means to complete this still they required 1 2 3 4 5. This means they required 3 electrons. So what will happen? As I have shown here, nitrogen is having 7 atomic number and 1 electron, 1 2 3 4 5. This means 5 are there. Still this means they require 3. So this will make bond with the hydrogen. This will also make a bond with hydrogen. Still this will make a bond with hydrogen. So what is what this telling? So the one who is making bond with another, that is known as bone pair, and bone pair is also known as pair shared pair. Okay, so now even this is making a bond, this means it's also bone pair. Even this is making a bond, so this means bone pair. So now let's have a look to what exactly that tell. Now if we will count it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, this means the octet has been completed. Now let's move towards the definition. The one who participate in a bond, participate in bond, which participate in making a bond between, that is known as bone pair, and the one who has completed their electrons, here these both are completed, they do not participate in any of the bonding, or here as we know, here we have written 1x, 1 electron. So this means they required 1 electron to complete this outermost shell. So this means this has taken, this has been participated in bond pair. But here this one has not participated. How? It was completed, so this is known as lone pair. So now the definition of lone pair is the one who do not participate is known as lone pair. Okay, so now I hope you understand the basic concept of bone pair and lone pair. Now let me give you an overview. Okay, so now here as we see the example of nitrogen, this means they as every, if we are making an octet and duplet, so we need to know to complete octet and duplet 8 or 2, this is a number 2 and 8. This means the first one shell would be having 2 and second one would be having 8. So to complete the 8 one, the octet shell, the valence shell, sorry, so we required 8, and here were the 7, or here were the 5, but 7 2 are the inner one. We do just write it, we do not count it. So here 1 2 3 4 5, this means 5 are there. Now what will happen? They will take from another, like here hydrogen 1, hydrogen 2, hydrogen 3. They have taken from 1 1 1, and they make, like, they need to complete their the octet or the valence shell. So for that they has taken from another, and that's the one who's participating in a making a bond, that's known as bond pair, and the one who is not making, like, not participating, that's known as lone pair. So these were the bond and lone pair. I would ask you, like, had not hydrogen, if you're taking example of NaCl. This means Na is having 11 and Cl is having 11, sorry, 11 atomic number. Okay, this is having 11, sorry, this is having 17. Okay, so now we know to complete 11. Here's the first one is having 2, second one is having 8, and third one is having, like, 10. 8 plus 2, 10 is still, it required 1, so here would be 1. Okay, so here, what about here? 17. This means 2. Second one would be having 8, and third word would be having 7. So 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 7, 8. So this means this required 1 to complete its valence shell, or this required 7 to complete its valence shell. So the one who will be giving, that would be anion, and the one who will be accepting, that would be cation, that is anion, and the one who is accepting, so there would be, like, charges according to that. So here Na, this mean it would be positive. How? Like, this is giving, this will make ionic bond, like this is giving to this one. This, of course, now 7 cannot be given easily, but 1 can be given, so 1 is going to give in this one. So this means this is accepting, so the one who accept, that got negative charge. This mean here Na is a positive charge and Cl is a negative charge. So this was all for today. Thank you for watching.